The Mandalorian Season 4 is coming soon, and it's going to be epic. What new adventures await Mando and Grogu in a galaxy far, far away? Who will they meet, fight, and ally with? How will they deal with the aftermath of Season 3? Don't miss the next chapter of this amazing Star Wars saga. The Mandalorian Season 4 is the next chapter in Din Djarin and Grogu's journey. Season 3 ended with a climactic battle with Moff Gideon and his guards. Moff Gideon died in an explosion at his base on Mandalore, leading the disparate Mandalorians to reignite the Great Forge. In a significant development, Din Djarin accepted Grogu as his son. This allowed Baby Yoda to be sworn in as a Mandalorian apprentice. After this, Djarin took up a role as a contractor under Captain Carson Teva and settled in a cozy new home on Navarro. The question now is whether their newfound domestic bliss will last. As for the release date of Season 4, it's not yet confirmed. However, Brendan Wayne, one of the actors who wear the titular Mandalorian's armor on set, teased on Instagram that filming on the fourth season was getting ramped up. This suggests that they'll be back on set before long. The plot for Season 4 is not clear yet because Season 3 seemed to wrap up many of the conflicts already. Din Djarin had cleansed himself in the living waters and reconnected with his clan, and he'd finally formally sworn to care for Grogu. Showrunner Jon Favreau has already written the fourth season. He mentioned that they had mapped it out and slowly started to write each episode. All of it has to feel like a continuation in one full story. He also mentioned that there are a lot more things that they've got to keep in mind, and also stuff that they've built up to from previous seasons of The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian Season 4 is the upcoming fourth season of the popular Star Wars series on Disney+. It will continue the adventures of Din Djarin, a bounty hunter who adopted a Force-sensitive child named Grogu, and their allies in a galaxy far, far away. Here is a summary of everything we know about The Mandalorian Season 4 so far. Release date. The Mandalorian Season 4 does not have a confirmed release date yet, but it is likely to be released in 2025. This is based on the fact that the third season is expected to arrive in 2023, and the previous seasons had a gap of about 2 years between them. The filming of the fourth season is reportedly about to start soon, according to one of the actors who plays the Mandalorian on set. Plot. The plot of The Mandalorian Season 4 is still a mystery, as the third season ended with many of the conflicts resolved. Din Djarin had reunited with his clan, defeated Moff Gideon, and accepted Grogu as his son. Grogu was also sworn in as a Mandalorian apprentice, and Din Djarin became a contractor for the New Republic. However, there are still some questions left unanswered, such as what will happen to the Darksaber, a powerful weapon that Din Djarin inherited from Moff Gideon, and whether he will face any challenges from other Mandalorians who claim the right to rule Mandalore. There are also rumors that some familiar characters from the Star Wars movies and animated shows, such as Luke Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, and Ezra Bridger, might appear in the fourth season. Cast. The cast of The Mandalorian Season 4 has not been officially announced yet, but we can expect some of the main actors to return, such as Pedro Pascal as Din Djarin, Katie Sackhoff as Bo-Katan Kryze, Giancarlo Esposito as Moff Gideon, and Temuera Morrison as Boba Fett. It is unclear whether Gina Carano, who played Cara Dune, will be back, as she was fired from the show after making controversial comments on social media. Some of the guest stars who appeared in the previous seasons might also reprise their roles, such as Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano, Ming-Na Wen as Fennec Shand, and Carl Weathers as Greef Karga. There might also be some new additions to the cast, but no names have been confirmed yet. Production. The Mandalorian Season 4 is being produced by Jon Favreau, who is also the creator and writer of the show. He is working with Dave Filoni, who is the executive producer and director of some episodes. Filoni is also the showrunner of another Star Wars series, Ahsoka, which will focus on the former Jedi Ahsoka Tano and her search for Ezra Bridger, a missing rebel. Favreau and Filoni have said that they have mapped out the story of The Mandalorian Season 4 and that it will be connected to the other Star Wars shows that take place in the same period, such as Ahsoka, the Book of Boba Fett, and Andor. The Mandalorian Season 4 will use the same technology that the previous seasons used, such as stagecraft, which is a virtual production system that creates realistic backgrounds and environments using LED screens. The Mandalorian Season 4 is one of the most anticipated Star Wars projects, as it will continue the story of one of the most beloved characters in the franchise, Grogu, also known as Baby Yoda. Fans are eager to see what adventures and challenges await him and his father figure, Din Djarin, in the fourth season. The Mandalorian Season 4 will also expand the Star Wars universe and explore new aspects of the lore and the history of the galaxy. The Mandalorian Season 4 is expected to be another thrilling and emotional ride for the viewers, who will have to wait until 2025 to watch it on Disney+. When talking about the Mandalorian Season Film Series, the Mandalorian Season Film Series seasons are the episodes of the movie that will be based on the TV show The Mandalorian. The movie will be the last part of the story of the TV show and will also connect to other Star Wars shows that are happening at the same time. The movie will be directed by Dave Filoni, who is one of the producers and directors of the TV show. The TV show The Mandalorian is about a man who wears a metal helmet and armor and works as a bounty hunter. He belongs to a group of warriors called Mandalorians, who have a special culture and code of honor. He travels to different planets and meets different kinds of aliens and creatures. He also has a spaceship and a gun that can disintegrate his enemies. One day, he gets a job to find a very valuable target. He is surprised to discover that the target is a baby who looks like Yoda, a powerful and wise Jedi Master from the movies. The baby has a special ability to use the Force, which is a mysterious energy that can do amazing things. The man decides to protect the baby from the people who want to harm him and names him Grogu. He also learns that Grogu is not the only one of his kind and that others are looking for him. The movie The Mandalorian season will be released in 2025. The movie will be different from the TV show because it will be longer and have a bigger budget. The movie will also be the last chapter of the story of the man and the baby and will show what happens to them after the TV show. The movie will also be connected to other Star Wars shows that take place in the same period, such as The Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and Skeleton Crew. These shows are about other characters from the TV show and their own stories. The movie will also have a feature film directed by Dave Filoni, who is one of the producers and directors of the TV show. The movie will be a conclusion to the interconnected stories of the TV show and the other shows. The movie will be a thrilling and emotional ride for the viewers, who will have to wait until 2025 to watch it. The Mandalorian Season Film Series seasons are the following. Season 1. The man meets the baby and decides to protect him from the Empire and other enemies. He also meets other Mandalorians and learns more about their history and culture. He faces Moff Gideon, a former Imperial officer who wants to capture the baby for his experiments. Season 2. The man tries to find other Jedi who can help the baby with his Force abilities. He also meets Ahsoka Tano, who tells him the baby's name and origin. He also encounters Boba Fett, who helps him fight Moff Gideon and his Dark Troopers. He finally delivers the baby to Luke Skywalker, who takes him as his apprentice. Season 3. The man becomes a contractor for the New Republic and helps them fight the remnants of the Empire. He also reunites with his clan and inherits the Darksaber, a powerful weapon that symbolizes the leadership of Mandalore. He also faces challenges from other Mandalorians who want to claim the throne of Mandalore, such as Bo-Katan Kryze. He also keeps in touch with the baby, who is training with Luke Skywalker. Mando and Grogu have faced many dangers and enemies in their quest to find a home. Who is behind the dark plot? How will they stop it? And what will it cost them? The Mandalorian Season 4 will reveal all. Comment your thoughts on this, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.